Well, hello everybody and welcome to Jeff's Baking Blog. Today I'm going to make the third of my no churn ice creams. This is going to be an amaretto ice cream or almond flavoured ice cream. You don't have to use amaretto, you could use some almond flavouring extract or something, but I'm using amaretto liqueur. So amaretto ice cream with some glace cherries, and I'm going to flavour it with caramel rather than condensed milk as well. So it's very, very simple, as all the others are. Just have to take the time to freeze it before you can eat it. So I'll go on to the ingredients. And for this I have 600 millilitres, which is 2.5 cups of double cream. Then I have 1 can of caramel, which is basically condensed milk, which is then heated in the can until it turns into this caramel if you want to do it yourself, but you could just use condensed milk or you can use dulce de leche, but that's caramel. And that's just 397 grams, which is about 14 ounces. Then I have 60 millilitres, 1/4 cup of amaretto. If you were going to use almond extract, you would use nowhere near that. You would use maybe a teaspoon. That would give you enough flavour. And here I have 80 grams, which is 12 glace cherries, which I've chopped into small pieces, basically. Other people know those as candied cherries, I think. So it's a very simple thing to do. And the first thing we're going to do is to whip our double cream until it's just about at stiff peaks. So that's good enough like that, and that's only taken a minute or so with my hand mixer. You could do it by hand, but it would take longer. And so with that mixed, I'm then going to whisk my caramel as well, and I'll just have to get that out and put that into another bowl. And the caramel is thicker than condensed milk, but it's fine. So I'm just going to whisk that using the same whisk because the cream is fine. And I'm going to add in the amaretto as well and whisk that in. Got that mixed in, so then I'm going to pour that into my cream. And I'm going to put in my cherries as well at this stage, and I'm going to whisk that again. And that's good like that. That's got lots of air into the cream. So then the final thing to do is to put that into a container, and I'm going to use a Tupperware container, or a similar to Tupperware, but I also have some ice cream tubs that I can put it in. So I'll do those first, and I'm simply going to scoop and drop it in, and I'll wipe the containers down afterwards. So with that ice cream in the containers, I'm simply going to put the lids on, and I'm going to put those into the freezer, and I'm going to freeze them, and I'm going to freeze them for at least 4 hours. The larger one will take longer, but after 4 hours these smaller ones will probably be good enough to serve as individual portions. So once I've let them freeze, I will come back and show you what they look like, and we'll have a taste. I let the amaretto and cherry ice cream set up in the freezer, and I've left it in there for a good 8 hours in fact, but I've just taken it out and I've easily scooped out 3 scoops of it. So this is what it looks like scooped out, and I have it in my little pot as well, so I'll have a taste of it. It's very, very good. So nice and creamy, as you can imagine. I get the caramel flavour from that tin of caramel rather than condensed milk that I used, and that's coming through nicely, and that lovely almond flavour from the amaretto, as well as the cherry when you come across that as well. So this is very, very good, and it's so easy to make. So I think this is going to be the last of the no churn ice creams I'm going to make for a while. But I just wanted to do 3 so that you can see different flavours. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me the thumbs up below and click to subscribe to my YouTube channel. In the top right hand corner of the screen there will be an eye that you can click on, and that will take you to a link for this recipe, and I'll put a link below the video as well. And I'll be back with another recipe in the very near future. So until then, happy baking.